Hello guys, welcome once again to Savannah Essence. Today we are going to do something totally different. We are going to be reviewing we are going to be reviewing the soap making master course by yours truly. Yes. That's what we're going to be doing for today's video. So I have had a ton of people asking me, do you make soap videos? Do you teach soap making? Do you have a course on soap making? And then finally, yours truly, out of the kindness of my heart, I decided that it's time to launch the soap making course because I think that there's a lot of value that we get when we have something structured that we go through, something we can always refer to, something that is not just, oh, let me post a YouTube video, but something that is educational and has all the things that you need to learn how to make soap from start to end. So that is exactly what I did in this particular course. So today we're going to go into the dashboard like a student. What are the things that you stand to benefit when you join this course or when you take part in this course? And what are some of the standalone thing or some of the unique things about this course? Does it give you value for money? Does it have everything that you need? So let's just dive into the course curriculum and then see how it is. Okay, so it's a simple curriculum and I'm going to be using my laptop. So I'm going to be looking at the screen whilst we have this conversation. And let me just share the screen right away. So this is how the dashboard looks like. It comes, with, the course curriculum. Of course, you get a certificate of completion. You get a certificate, a very nice and beautiful certificate, but you only get a certificate. Okay. You only get a certificate when you complete the course. So as you progress along in the course, it gives you indications on the percentage of completion or the number of videos or the number of stages in the models you've gotten to. So for this course, we have a total of 7 models. So we have a total of 7 models. We have model 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Model 7 is our bonus course or our bonus model. And under model 1, we have, introduction where I take you through why this course and then what you should hope to get in the course. Then we have, of course, in model 1, we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different subheadings under model 1. And model 1 is just talking about the basics of soap making. So we are talking about basics, safety precautions. In the safety precautions, we start talking about what exactly a soap is before we now jump into the safety precautions. We talk about soap making containers and vessels, what exactly you need, what are the tools and the stuff that you need to be able to make your soap. We talk about your soap making molds. So apart from the containers that you'll be using, the molds and the stuff like that. And then finally, we talk about the soap making equipment. So model 1 is just the basics. What are the things that you will need as we are about to start this course? What are the things that you need to get, or not just for this course, but in general? What are the things that you will need for the course? And then we have our downloads, course downloadable. So we have downloads, we have the supplies needed for this course. So what are the supplies that you need for this course? So I tell you, the amounts of, caustic soda, amounts of oils, what oils you need, and the quantities. So you can, as you go through model 1, you can just have this list with the various quantities, and then you go and then you purchase them so you can follow through in the course. And then we also have a list of reputable cosmetic suppliers by country. So we have a variety. We have Ghana, we have the US, we have UK, we have Europe, we have Australia, we have Asia. We are going to be editing this to add South Africa and Nigeria to the list. So we have a list of reputable companies that supply cosmetic raw material. So you can easily just, go find this. So you now know the supplies that you need for this course, and you also know where to get these things, and then you can easily order them, and then you just can come and jump start, and then we'll continue with the course. You don't necessarily need those materials to start with the course, but it's good to know where to get them now that you are learning how to, make. So it's good to know where to get them. So this is a comprehensive list. I've tried, did a lot of research, and got a list. So you are covered. You download these things and you can kickstart. So that's the end of model one. Model one just talks about, the basics, the things, the safety precautions, things that you need to put in place to get started. Then model two, again, we go a notch further, but still on the basics, just the things, hands-on things that you need to have at the back of your mind before you even start making soap. So we are talking about how to use a soap calculator. Now, this is a detailed video on how to, use a soap calculator. We in this video are talking specifically about not the soap calc. It's a different soap calculator, much more easier, simpler, platform, easy interface that you can use. So that's what we're going to be talking about. So we go through this step by step on how to use this, and then there's a bonus where I add another video of how to use soap calc. So you have two different platforms that you can use to calculate your soap recipes. And if you are you've made soap for some time, you know that a soap calculator is one of the basics that you need to know how to use a soap calculator. If you know how to use a soap calculator, your work is done when it comes to soap making. Okay, that's the first thing that you need. So we'll talk about that. Then we start going into actual soap making. So how to make lye water. I mean, lye is a chemical, a bit to handle. So we need to know the safeties and the things that we need to put in place to be able to handle our lye properly. So we talk about how to make our lye water, and then how to effectively melt your butters, because you'll be using a lot of butters in your soap making journey. You need to know how to melt your butters. Is it just pop in the microwave and then heat it? How are the ways in which you can effectively okay, effectively, effectively melt your butters to get them, retain all the right ingredients and stuff like that. So that's just model two. And then we have an assignment for model two, and then model three. Let's see what's in model three. Model three, we jump right into making soap. So in model three, we're already making soap, right? So we are done with the basics. So what's it? It's a hands-on course. So we don't come here to, it's not theory. Now that you know how to use your soap calculator, you have your safety precautions ready, you know how to make your lye water, you know how to melt your oils and your butters and all those good stuff. Let's jump into making a simple soap. So we're making the first one, we're making our coconut soap. Okay, we are done with that. Then we make another one, shea butter soap. So in model two, we are making two different soaps. Then we are going to, after making these simple soaps, these are simple soaps that we can all make. After we have made the soap, then what are the differences between these soaps? We want to find out. Is there a difference between, coconut oil soap and a shea butter soap? Something like that. Okay. And then after we now know the differences between these, then we go deep into the fatty acid profiles of oils. Okay, I'm not giving too much away. I'm just telling you. I'm always already excited. When I was a beginner, if I knew this, I tell you that would have been a game changer. So we talk about fatty acid profiles. We go into details on fatty acid profiles, and we talk about every single thing that we need and the important ones when it comes to soap making. Of course, we have some course downloadables. Again, we're still talking about fatty acids in this case. So model three, we make two different distinct soaps. We test them out, and then we find out the differences between these. And based on that, we go in to talk about fatty acid profiles. You can't just start talking about fatty acid profiles without letting people see the practicality of the impact of fatty acids in soap making. That's exactly what we did in this model. Now let's go to model four. Model four, now that we've made our two soaps and we are kind of familiar with simple basic cold process soaps, how to make a simple one oil soap, what else do we need to know? So in model four, we're talking about what are the things that you need to know, like really. Now that by this time you have already made your shea butter, your coconut oil soap, you know whether soap making is really something you should be doing. This thing is too hard, I don't want to do it. At this point, but let's give you a little some more pointers. What are some of the things that you need to consider before you begin to make soap? Now, this I know this should have been part of an advanced course, this particular model or this particular topic, but I still think that it's important that we add it here. So we talk about that. You can join the course and you know what it is that we talk about over there. Then, when we are done with that, now we are going to make a shea cocoa soap. Okay, we are making soap again. It's a soap making course. So here we are combining the two oils that we use to make the soap. We knew the differences, or we found out how they each work, and then the differences and the similarities that they have. What happens when we join these two oils together? What kind of soap do they make? And we make our shea cocoa soap. And so we break that down into two because this is an extensive, video. These videos are not compressed. They are, real time. So they take quite a long time. Because this is a course hosting platform, I need to be able to make the videos in a certain size so that they can fit the platform and so that you don't also waste a lot of your data. So in most of them, I try to break them down so that it gives, an idea. It doesn't become too long, but also you are able to follow step by step. And also in each of the ones that we have broken down, we learn something new. Something new. So for course, for shea, how to make the shea cocoa soap part one, here we learn how to use ice cubes. We learn how to use ice cubes in making soap. How do you incorporate ice cubes in making soap? That's another thing that a lot of us do not know how to use. So we talk about that. How to add your fragrance oil, because the first two soaps we didn't add any of those things. So how then do you add fragrance oils? We talk about temperature. Okay, what is temperature? How does it impact your soap? So although it looks like it's how to make shea cocoa soap part one, part two, each of them have different things that we talk about. Each of them have something specific that we are really discussing. And so that's what we do for model 4. And then we have our course downloadables also as well. Then model 5, we come up, how to come up with your soap recipes. For me, model 5 is a model that you should pay close attention to. It's easy to make soap. We can all, pick oils and butters and then do, pick somebody's recipe online and make soap. We can all make that. But if you know how to generate your own soap making recipes, now that's a game changer. That takes you from a novice, a beginner, to somebody else. This alone is enough to make you a six-figure soap maker or to even make you money. There are people, trust me, who do not make soap. They don't make commercial soap. They don't make soap to sell. All they do is to sell recipes and they are making money. If you know how to come up with your own soap recipes, you don't need to wait on me. You don't need, when I post my soap making videos, to ask for recipes. You can just look at the steps and the processes and just make that same soap. That's how soap making is. And so for model 5, if you are taking part in this course, I need you to pay more attention on model 5 because there's a lot of things that we spoke about here and a lot of gems that we put in model 5. So how to come up with your own soap recipes and then how to substitute oils in your own soap recipes. That's another thing that's so important that we don't talk. I mean, I come from Ghana. I come from the savannah regions of Ghana. The oils that are here are not the same oils as someone from the UK or someone from the US. But we all need to make soap and we need to use the things that are readily available to us to make soap. So sometimes when I share my recipes, there are some oils in there that you might not have, or even sometimes the percentages. I can use shea butter, 30% in my soaps. You might not really have access to that amount of shea butter. So how do you substitute the recipes, the oils in some of the favorite recipes that you've seen your favorite soap makers use? So that alone, even if you do not learn anything, just learn how to substitute oils in any soap. You can pick any soap online and change it to suit you. And that's for us is what we teach in Model 5. And so Model 5 is very critical. It's an integral part of this course. And I really, really wanted to throw more light on model 5. And then model 6, we come into advanced soap making. So for model 6, again, we are making how to make turmeric and neem soap. Okay, we are already in advance. We are now making turmeric and neem soap. We are making turmeric and neem soap. We've broken that down into 4 parts. And like I said, in each part, we are tackling one thing. In the first stages, we are tackling something specific. The second stages, we are tackling something specific. We are tackling everything from how to add additives, how to add powders, how to what the impacts of botanicals are, who you are formulating for, how to, come up with recipes targeted at a particular skin need or a skin concern or a particular age group or a particular group of people. I mean, we talk about all of those in each of the steps. We've broken that down into four so that you have an understanding and an appreciation. And that's one soap. And then the next one we did also is how to make bentonite and clay, activated charcoal clay, bentonite clay and activated charcoal soap. Now that also is an amazing video. I mean, so these model six gives you two back to back videos on how to make advanced soap. And not only that, we also give you, how soaps vary based on the oils, how you can make a soap and it will be soft, and how you can make a soap and it will be hard. And I'm talking about on molding. When you're on molding a soft bar of soap, what you do, all those good stuff. So that's model six. And we talk about all these advanced soap making. And at the end of this, you have an idea of how to, come up with your own recipes. You know how to make all these soaps. I mean, I don't really need to teach you anything at this point. What else can I teach you? Because you already know how to make your own recipes. You already know how to, substitute your own recipes. So what am I going to be teaching you again? So that's the end of model six. And that is it. That is model six. And then model 7 at the moment is locked because for students, I'm logged in as a student, so it's locked. Model 7 basically is a bonus course, and we are not going to tell you what model 7 is. Let me just give you a just to know. I have an ebook with 10 free recipes. Ebook with 10 free recipes. That is what is in model 7. That's one of the things in model 7. Ebook. Ebook that is currently sold at $9.99 with all these advanced recipes, 10 amazing natural cold process recipes that we sell for $10 or let's say for 100 Ghana cedis, and we are selling that. We're giving it to you for free at model 7. We have troubleshooting videos. We have all the good stuff, the bonus courses, bonus stuff in model 7. So model 7 is currently locked. For if you join the course, you need 1 month before you can access model 7 because we need you to take your time in the course, not speed up. But once you're done with model 6 and you really, really want to have access to model 7 within a week, just let me know. I'll give you your model 7. So basically that is it. That is how our soap making master course, that's how it looks like. It's amazing, it's beautiful, and it has all these things. I try to put as much in it so that it's not just one of those videos. It teaches people from beginners and takes them to advanced, and that's how it looks like. And at the end of the day, you get your certificates. There are places in the course where you can leave your comments, so at each stage you can leave your comments. Unfortunately, the platform that we are using to host this course has not been developed in such a way that we can leave out assignments. So we were not able to really build assignments into the course, but I think it's still okay if there are still questions. So anybody who joins the course, there's a comment section. Whatever you do not understand, you need more clarity. Again, it's a forum. So that's more like a classroom forum. So we learn from each other, learn from our peers. You ask questions, I come in there, I answer them. So there's a comment section and you can leave your comments in there. I think we launched the course a couple of days back. We already have a comment. So we have a comment from Genevieve Sam. Shout out to Genevieve Sam. Shout out to Genevieve. Signed up, pre-signed up and got discounts. And when she was logging in, she had issues. And then we took time and then she logged in and she joined. And within a day, she was already in model 2. Okay, that's how fast some of our students are going. So Genevieve says that interesting so far, and I like the length of the videos, although I find the SOP calculation a bit tricky, but we'll go over again. Thanks. So that's Genevieve for you, and that's already an amazing comment. Now let me tell you something. SOP calculators, it's not a one-time thing. You need to practice it over and over and over and over and over before you get it. But these are some of the things that our students, we just launched, I think, yesterday. And this is what we already have. This is yesterday, and the students is already in model 2. That's how fast some of our people are going. So try and join in, and that's if you want. I just wanted to show you what is in there, and then you can decide for yourself if this is a course you want to participate in, or not. Let me just briefly take us through if you buy the course, how it look like. And now let me say that from now till whenever we have slashed the price of this course, it's now 50% off. So it's now 50% off. Can I get a hooray or an applause or something? Clap now, clap. Okay, don't mind me. But it is 50% off. Okay, so I think this is a good time. But if you sign up, I mean, if you click on the link, the sales link, this is the platform that it will bring you to. So this is the amount. So you know, it's a simple amount. Okay, this is the amount that we are now charging as 50% off. So rush in and sign up. It has value, and it doesn't matter which country you come from. You can. That's one the reason why I selected this platform to host this course is because you can easily make payments wherever you are coming from, and you can change the currency. So if USD is not what you're comfortable with, if you are in Nigeria, you have your naira value, it shows it for you. If you are in Ghana, it comes in your Ghana cedis. If you are in, okay, different safer, all the good stuff, pounds, all the good stuff. I mean, it shows, and then you can choose, and you can just click buy now, and then the details you enter in your details or something like that. Okay, you just enter in your details, and that's it, and it takes you through the sales platform, and then you make your purchase. So it's as simple as that. And also on the sales platform, there is a preview, so you see all the course contents in it. Unfortunately, you cannot play. And so when you buy this course, you will get an email, and then based on the email that you receive, there's a access this course. You click on access this course, and that's how you can access this course. When you buy the course, you cannot access it from here. You have to check your email that you used in signing in, and we have a special link for you, and you can use that to access this course. So thank you very much, and I really hope that those of you who have been able to join this course, it gives you the value and the benefits that I hope that it will give you. We have a lot more content coming in. Like I said, the ebook is available. If you do not want to partake in the course, you can buy the ebook. It's also currently available on the site. I'll leave all those links down there in the description box. And also, we have a emulsion class coming up. We have a host of other ones. We have an advanced soap making course coming up, and we also have soap making business course coming up. That's a lot that we have in stock. So join the fun and join the club, and let's have some fun. So thank you very much. I just wanted to show you this, and I'll see you in the course. Bye bye.